On year look up to Nvidia, see their footprint. They share the HGX architecture enhanced HBM3E memory up to 50% FP4 inference. Later with H2 2025 VIC OEM and cloud providers. Side-by-side I compute with 128 GB unified memory pre-configured with NVIDIA I stuck as well tool DGX. Station kept by Grace Blackwell supercomputer. For anti-competition and sustainable, workflow robotics innovation it's critical in that resin of season, Nvidia introduced GR00T N1 foundation model. For humanoid robots using Cosmo platform, Haller safety initiative, Newton physics engine and more file like Nvidia on flow.
Nvidia Isaac GR00T is a platform of sim-ready data, simulation frameworks, and synthetic data generation blueprints, and pre-trained models. Nvidia Isaac GR00T N1 is an open generalist foundation model for humanoid robots. GR00T N1 features a dual system architecture for thinking fast and slow, inspired by principles of human cognitive processing. The slow thinking system lets the robot perceive and reason about its environment and instructions, and plan the right actions to take. The fast thinking system translates the plan into precise and continuous robot actions. While internet-scale training data provides common sense and reasoning, it doesn't teach robots specific actions or control. So we need better data, and more of it. Human demonstration data is limited by the number of hours in a day. With GR00T blueprints for synthetic data generation built on Nvidia Omniverse and Cosmos, we can exponentially multiply a small number of real-world data captures into a massive, diverse training dataset. GR00T N1's generalization lets robots manipulate common objects with ease and execute multi-step sequences collaboratively. Across many environments, and even multiple embodiments. And with synthetic data generation and reinforcement learning, humanoid robot developers can post-train GR00T N1 for their specific robot and task. The age of generalist robots is here, driven by developers building on Nvidia Isaac GR00T.
See a step further's holistic Jetson AGX Thor developer kit. Announced recently show video.
Nvidia. And this is the Jetson AGX Thor developer kit. Jetson Thor is the ultimate platform for humanoid robotics. It's part of Nvidia's 3-computer solution for accelerating physical AI. Nvidia DGX for training, Nvidia Omniverse for synthetic data generation and physical AI simulation, and Nvidia Jetson Thor for runtime robotics. Jetson AGX Thor is the ideal runtime computer for any kind of physical AI application, from humanoids to edge AI agents. It gives you unmatched performance and scalability in a compact, power-efficient form factor. Plus, it's powered by the advanced Blackwell GPU and 128 gigabytes of memory, delivering up to 2070 FP4 T-flops of AI compute to effortlessly run the latest generative AI models. Let's take a closer look at the Jetson AGX Thor developer kit. It includes a Jetson T5000 module, a reference carrier board, an active heatsink with a fan, along with a power supply. If you want to set up with a monitor, you'll need to provide a computer display, keyboard, and a mouse to get started. To make your setup process as smooth as possible, we've conveniently placed all the I/O ports on one side of the board. The thoughtful design choice makes it super easy to connect your sensors and manage your wiring when building your robot. Starting here, we see 2 USB-A ports, an Ethernet port, a display port, and an HDMI port, 2 USB-C ports, a QSFP slot, and a microfit port for extending the board's power if needed. Under the developer kit, we have an M.2 key M slot with a populated 1TB NVMe storage and an M.2 key E slot with a pre-installed wireless networking card. On the other side of the developer kit, there are 3 buttons for power, force recovery, and reset. It's easy to get started. In the box is a small booklet that includes a link to step-by-step instructions. First, download the latest Nvidia Jetpack 7 ISO image from the Jetpack SDK download page and flash it to a USB drive to install on your developer kit. After attaching your monitor, keyboard, and mouse, just connect the power supply and your developer kit will power on automatically. On first boot, you'll be prompted to choose a username, password, and other basic information. You can also set up your Wi-Fi at this time. Jetson Thor delivers a seamless cloud-to-edge experience by running the Nvidia AI software stack for physical AI applications. This includes Nvidia Isaac for robotics, Nvidia Metropolis for video analytics AI agents, and Nvidia Holoscan for sensor processing. With up to 7.5x the performance of Jetson AGX Orin, Jetson Thor can run all modern AI models, from vision language action models like Nvidia Isaac GR00T N1 to all popular LLMs and VLMs. Nvidia Isaac GR00T is redefining the future of robotics with 4 key pillars: robotic foundational models, synthetic data pipelines, a simulation environment, and a runtime computer. You can also accelerate your software development by tethering the developer kit directly to any existing robot. Here, Nvidia Isaac GR00T N1 is running on Thor. To show a developer's end-to-end journey, we've fine-tuned GR00T N1 for picking up a nut and pouring it in Isaac Sim and Isaac Lab. We've also implemented a hardware-in-the-loop scenario running Nvidia Omniverse on RTX Pro 6000 and inferencing on Jetson Thor. The AI blueprint for video search and summarization, or VSS, from Nvidia Metropolis gives you the tools to build and deploy video analytics AI agents that can perform contextualized real-time alerts, video summarization, and Q&A by analyzing live camera streams. VSS is powering visual agent workforces spanning many use cases, including visual inspection and worker safety in manufacturing, fan engagement and player analytics in live sports, and improved emergency response times for roadway incidents. Here you can see VSS running locally on Jetson Thor, making agentic AI possible for the edge. The Nvidia Holoscan platform is built to simplify and scale edge AI on enterprise-grade hardware, giving you a high-performance edge solution for real-time AI. With Holoscan Sensor Bridge handling high throughput I/O from sensors, you can stream sensor data directly into low latency pipelines and run inference on Nvidia Thor with minimum CPU usage. Let's take a closer look at a 5-megapixel Holoscan Sensor Bridge Ethernet camera connected to a Jetson Thor running a video language model 100% locally. The Holoscan Sensor Bridge camera streams the 4K stereo cameras directly to the GPU. There, the video frames are sent to a VLM running on the edge. This VLM is capable of receiving user requests and creating a step-by-step plan that can be executed by a downstream robotic policy. That's a quick overview of the Jetson AGX Thor Developer Kit, the ultimate platform for accelerating physical AI and humanoid robotics. Join the over 2 million developers who are driving the next generation of robotics and beyond.